Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. I have a reaction video for you. I'm using this clip out of fair use and also out of educational purposes to teach you the dangers about things out there that could affect your children. Because basically, this is going to be about a story about a young lady who is stabbed until she cannot breathe no more. And the reason why she was stabbed is over McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. That's why she got deleted. Let me go ahead and play this crazy clip. And y'all check it out for yourselves. 1 second as I get everything situated. But yeah, let's get it.
Some new testimony in court reveals this happened during a fight over sauce from McDonald's. Sauce. The victim and the suspect were friends. They were both 16. And Adam Longo has some new reporting on the investigation from our newsroom.
We learned late this evening that the 16-year-old suspect in court tonight, accused of killing this 16-year-old girl, is still behind bars. The suspect is claiming she stabbed her in self-defense. Naima Ligon of Waldorf was stabbed twice outside of a McDonald's at 14th and U Street in Northwest. The suspect, according to police, part of a group of 5 friends, including Ligon, who came out for a night in D.C. from Oxon Hill, Maryland. Now, the suspect's attorney in court just after 6 o'clock, arguing to have her released on home detention. The judge, though, not persuaded, ordering her to be held in juvenile detention until her trial on charges of second-degree murder. The judge also...
How can you say it was self-defense over some McDonald's sweet and sour sauce? Look, ladies, this is happening a lot among families who are just single-parent households where mothers are the only ones that are rearing the children. You need to have a father in there, okay? The stuff that these young folks are getting involved in and the things that they're losing their lives over are just small, insignificant things. Think about it. To die over a McDonald's sauce. We don't value life no more? Is that what this is? Because it's tragic.
The judge, though, not persuaded, ordering her to be held in juvenile detention until her trial on charges of second-degree murder. The judge also specifically prohibiting the release of the suspect's name or any information that could identify her. But we did learn this.
The suspect was a black girl, her age. They'll talk about it also, but it's another black girl. That black girl was supposed to be her friend.
Information that could identify her. But we did learn this, that the suspect is homeschooled because of a history of suspensions and expulsion from public school. She lives with parents in Waldorf. Now, here is one of the most head-scratching parts about this story. This fight apparently started over McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. 5 girls, all in the car after getting some food. An argument broke out and spilled out of the car, and that's when Ligon was stabbed. The other girls took Ligon to a nearby Howard University hospital where she died. The suspect, stopped by police, walking alone a block away from the stabbing scene, and had a black folding knife on her.
So you're in a car with a group of your friends, your day ones, your homegirls, you know what I'm saying? Your little crew, your besties, whatever you want to call them. You mean no one was able to stop this from happening? When nobody in the car saying, hey man, yeah, chill out. You know what I mean? We can go back to McDonald's and get you some more sauce, homie. I mean, why did it get so bad to the point that someone had to stab someone else and take their life, man?
The stabbing scene and had a black folding knife on her. Now, all of this happened on the eve of the first day of school at Thomas Johnson High School in Waldorf. The principal there calling Ligon's death a tragedy that has left the school heartbroken.
Now, I want you to think about that. First day of school, a young lady trying to further her education, a very independent young lady because she taught herself how to cut hair and became a barber. It's crazy, man. Let me keep going.
Future goals and accomplishments. Her parents will now be planning her funeral.
The family of the young girl is now talking about the life of their lost loved one. They shared their story with DC News Now's Dave Lavelle.
Naima Ligon should have been with friends and classmates enjoying her junior year here at Thomas Stone High School. Instead, her family is now preparing her funeral.
Naima was full of life. She was an amazing daughter.
Joy Ligon only has the memories of her 16-year-old daughter.
No parent brings their kid home from the hospital as a baby and expects to have a funeral 16 years later.
Lagon died after she was stabbed, D.C. police say, by another teenage girl during a fight over sweet and sour sauce outside a Northwest McDonald's during the early morning hours of August 27th.
Everybody's hurt. Everybody's, upset because Naima did not deserve to die in the way that she was killed.
I don't think any parent should ever bury their child.
Naima's father, Wiles, is also having difficulty dealing with the loss of a young child.
I have images when I close my eyes, and believe it or not, the images that I do have, I like, in terms of remembering her jovial and laughing and messing with me and messing around in the house.
The Lagon family wants to focus on how Naima lived.
Beautiful, intelligent, funny, clever, witty, like she just lit up the room. And my brother was a barber.
Naima may have followed her uncle's career choice.
She taught herself how to cut, and she cut everybody's hair in the neighborhood.
Joy Lagon told us there are many questions about why her only daughter was in the district that night.
What I can tell you is that Naima's a teenager. There were rules in our house, and Naima is a typical teenager. That's what I'll say.
Lagon says she's overwhelmed by the community's support and the comfort of friends.
The phone just doesn't stop ringing. The phone's ringing nonstop. The texts are coming in nonstop. The door, people are knocking on the door nonstop.
16-year-old Naima Lagon will be laid to rest on September 16th in Capitol Heights, Maryland. As for the 16-year-old suspect, she will remain in custody until her scheduled hearing in October. In the meantime, residents continue to press city officials for answers. How can they put an end to the continuous violence among the youth that plagues the city on a daily basis? When is enough enough? They just want answers, and fast. The case remains ongoing.
Data reveals violent crime is up 38% compared to last year in the district. Fox 5's David Kaplan has a closer look at what is being done and why some neighbors feel that something's missing.
Juvenile crime was a focal point of a briefing Mayor Bowser and the D.C. public safety apparatus gave a few weeks ago, announcing bolstered juvenile curfew enforcement for some neighborhoods, including the U Street corridor that starts on September 1st. Fox 5's Stephanie Ramirez asking Deputy Mayor for Public Safety and Justice Lindsay Appia about this renewed effort.
We continue and always are looking for ways to make sure our young people are safe and that our city's safer. So where we see, and certainly this summer,
a lot of the reasons why the youth are not safe because they're not receiving the proper teaching. You have to teach a child how to be an adult. You got to teach them how to live from day one all the way up till they get grown, man. You're supposed to be giving them these type of instructions. They don't have good role models. All their role models are Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. I can't really think of any strong, positive black role models that are women right now. I'm sure they're out there. But the ones that I'm talking about are the ones who get the most shine. They're the ones who get the most glory and the most recognition. So these ratchet behaving women get all the prestige. They get all the praise. And these are the women that are influencing your daughters. So what happens is, in my most humble opinion, that black women are destroying the next generation of black women to come because of their lack of morals and character.
We've seen some instances where we have a lot of young people out when they shouldn't be.
DC is under siege, and we need help. We really do. And it's just not in this neighborhood. It's all over DC.
Leola Smith lives near the U Street corridor and operates an Airbnb. Her frustration echoed by many. Her business hampered by negative reviews about the neighborhood, and personally, her grandson was stabbed outside the home this summer.
I can't rent my Airbnb anymore. I'm losing income. My entire savings just went down the drain.
We know there are actions, and Smith says she thinks for the most part leaders are listening. There's town halls, the emergency crime prevention legislation that passed this year, the mayor's announcement about curfew, more security cameras. Bowser and Police Chief Smith say the work is ongoing. They're also committing to engaging with the community, illegal gun recoveries, and closing cases, all things that have been announced this summer. Smith still feels there's a disconnect and much more that can and should be done, both in her neighborhood and in the city.
They haven't executed it. It hasn't been executed to its fullest.
That's sad. But it's life. It's reality. I just thought I want to report on that. I don't know how that affects y'all. I know how that affects me. So let me know in the comments, you know what I mean, exactly what it is you think about today's content. I'll see y'all soon. Y'all be safe out there.